Kill the dollar and free the world. The day the dollar die. It's gonna be nice. The day the dollar die. Just you wait and see. The day this here dollar die. There be no more inflation. The day the dollar die. Tosh, one of the greatest reggae stars, composed these lines. People of his day thought Mr. Tosh was totally high on ganja and brushed away his prophetic lyrics. There's so much power in music, more than most people could even realize. What we can't achieve by force as artists, we make up for the loss through the spoken word. Kill the dollar and free the whole world from economic slavery and never-ending artificial inflation. Amen to all efforts to eliminate the oppression of the United States and Europe. We produce all our minerals, food, and wares locally only for the United States, to label our prices with their wicked dollar sign. It's absurd to imagine the fact that the dollar has been dominant in the world markets since the end of World War II. Hello. My generation wasn't even born yet when the war ended. Yet still, the economic slavery marches on relentlessly. I was born, bred, and educated in Africa. I became married and had children of my own. But tell you what, a generation later with a grandchild, our necks remain restricted in dollar chains. Kill the dollar and free the world. All the mightiest empires of this world fell like ashes, history tells me. Who can forget the almighty Roman Empire, which went on to conquer more than half of the world? One day, their sunset came, and it perished into oblivion of history. Kill the dollar and free the world. I find it very shocking how Americans cry poverty when they must pay $5 per litre of gasoline while we remain choked to fork out 100 times more for the same quantity. I say, kill the dollar and free the world. I really didn't take a closer look at BRICS during its infantile stage up until now. The rapid growth of BRICS nations have unmatched potential to finally wrestle global power from Europe and the West. Asia, East Europe, Latin America, and the Middle East are forming a strong coalition bonding their economies into one BRICS currency to dethrone the dollar and the euro from their empirical chairs. Kill the dollar and free the world, all the way. I believe the time is now for all voices of reason across the world to resonate on top of every mountain and down to the lowest valleys. Tell it on the mountains that we the people demand what's rightfully ours. If there's God above, let it be known that all men are born equal before God and his holy angels. This world was given by the Almighty God to all men to till and get the best produce from underneath our soil. Kill the dollar and free the world. They say every man to himself and God for us all. Whatever that means. It's time for the children of the world to balance the economic scale using the all-inclusive equation that benefits all countries justly. Kill the dollar and free the world. Economics experts warn against the hyperinflation that will set in once Saudi Arabia, also a member of BRICS nations, decides to ditch the dollar for BRICS currency. Well, I'm not an economic expert, but reading from the past histories, I can see from over my shoulders how this world even survived the most devastating 2 world wars. Killing the dollar to free the whole world doesn't equate with the challenge this world once faced to rid itself of Hitler, the human butcherer. Kill the dollar and free the world. BRICS nations must do whatever it takes to dethrone the dollar and the euro. Come on now. What about these chains around the necks of our forefathers which were passed even to this generation? Kill the dollar and free the world from the death vice grip exerted on us by America, the West, and Europe. Hello world. Africa can't wait to celebrate.